All right, future Rhonda here. So today I went out and got a storage unit for my vendor supplies and for some items I have an excess of. Over the journey of me starting this candle business, like from day one to now, I have changed my style of how I want my candles to look. And I have like extra vessels, I have packing peanuts, I have bunch boxes that I don't use. And so everything that's like, business related is going to be in the storage, and it's going to clear up storage in my home as well as just space to breathe, right? Because it's at the point where I feel like it's just taking over. It's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. So, one of the things I wanted to just kind of, talk about before we get into the video is shopping around and knowing what your budget is and staying within your budget, even if it requires you to have to move around or do a little more than what you had intended to do. Because, like, I would rather use a storage unit down the street from my house, obviously, right? But they don't have any available. Okay, cool. So the next option was like 4 additional miles away, which would be like 5 miles away. And they had one, but it was like 75 and it was bigger. And I don't need all that. And I don't want to spend $75 a month. I don't want to spend 50, to be honest with you. But it's a necessity, something I need to do. You know what I'm saying? So then I had to go out a little further and I got what I wanted. I still don't really like want to be going up and down them stairs like that. So hopefully, want to open up that's lower on ground level, and I'll be able to like move my things or whatever. So waiting on that and see if I feel like doing that even then, right? So I did keep my product. I'm taking the product in the house. She said the temperature gets up to like 80 in there. I just don't want to risk my wax melts and my candles melting, so I'm gonna keep those in the house. But by clearing up some of the storage space that I have in my house, it'll be all right. Also, I did set up recurring payments because y'all not about to keep my stuff if I miss a payment because I done forgot to pay y'all, because I'm just happens. So it's on reoccurring payments, and I am using my business card, right? Because this is a business transaction. This is a business cost, and I will be filing it on my taxes at the end of the year or the quarter, or however it works. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, at the end of the day, everything feed off each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I was telling my friend the other day. Like, even though like over the weekend I made a decent amount of money, but I can't keep none of it. Like making the money I made this weekend and the money I make off of doing shows on the weekends is what pays for me to be able to get this storage unit or to be able to get better vessels. Like I'm about to order some more vessels because I ran out of candles. I only got like 7 candles left. I started out with like 60, you know. So, but I want better vessels because I like those, but they're all right. I just seen some better ones that fit the brand better. So I'm about to upgrade on that, and I can do that because of the sales that I made, and I can do some more advertising and marketing and getting more things that I need to go in that storage, baby. Or, but yeah, so I can't pay myself yet. That's cool. When you get your business degree, you already know they drill it in your head that you're not gonna be able to pay yourself for the first couple years anyway. But that was before social media and the internet was on fire like it is now. So I'm hoping, like, with the way the world has gone now, I'll be able to pay myself sooner, you know, than than you typically would be able to when starting a business or whatever. So, but yeah, here we are. All right, now to the video. Come along with me as I go through this journey of getting this storage unit because it was definitely an experience. I went to 3 different facilities. I didn't even think about recording when I went to the first one, so the idea didn't come to me till I was on my way to the second one. So that's where we're gonna start at. Hey, what's up, y'all? So after doing shows all weekend or whatever, I have all of my big stuff in my car right now. Like, we loaded up in here. You know what I'm saying? And my apartment is just it's becoming overtaken by candle making and business supplies. So I'm stopping at U-Haul to see if I can get a temperature controlled unit to store my items in, especially since my candle sales are starting to increase and my wax melt sales are starting to increase. I need to be able to store the additional wax that I'm going to need without taking up even more space in my apartment, right? So I'm going to see if I can get a little something over here. This is the second U-Haul I've been to today. So the first one, she said they have reservations. And the next one probably wouldn't be available for like another month. And I'm like, I'm trying to get this stuff from the car to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to take it in the house and then take it back out. And then, no. Right? I need something convenient. So, yeah, we're going to see what they say. I don't know if I can record up in there or not. So, we're going to see. We're going to see what's happening. All right. Talk to you in a minute. All right. This is a pretty big place. So, I'm hoping they said they open 7 days a week, which is better because the one by my house is not. So, let's see what's happening up in here. Okay, so they have a 5 by 10 that's like 75 a month, but I really don't need one that big because I'm just putting in like my tables and my chairs and my tent equipment or whatever. So they had a 5 by 5, but they don't have any available. So she's sending me over to Cal City because they have a 5 by 5 locker. So I'm gonna go look at that one. It's only $49 a month, and we're gonna see if that's something that will work for me. They said for the temperature control that the warmest it'll get is like 68 in the summer, and probably like around that much in the winter as well. And because I plan on storing additional wax in there, I just can't allow it to get too warm. So we're gonna see how this goes. So we headed to Cal City next. All right, so I'm at my third U-Haul location. This is far. It's like 20 minutes from my house. So I don't know if I really want to drive over here every weekend. I mean, I plan on doing shows every weekend, but we're gonna see what this locker looks like, right? And if it makes sense. Yes.
And you needed it for today?
Yes.
Okay, and how many bedrooms were you moving?
Well, I was over at the one in Glenwood, and I was looking for like the 5 by 5 temperature controlled.
You're trying to do storage. Okay. Did they make you a reservation, do you know?
No, she said that you guys may have one over here, or maybe,
It drives me insane.
or maybe she said something about she's in a locker. And I was like, "What's a locker?" So I'll go look at it.
So the only thing for me is that I don't have that available. And if they would have called us and informed us, or if they would have did the reservation, they would have been able to see it. Now I do have a 5 by 5 by 8, so it's 5 feet wide, 5 feet in depth, and it's 8 feet high, and it's on the second floor. So you would have to utilize these stairs to get to the top.
Um,
And it is $49.95 a month.
okay. And like, how much access do I have to it? Like
5 a.m. to 10 p.m.
7 days a week?
It's 5 by 5 by 8, and there's those stairs. You do have accessibility from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Every single day. We are not closed except for Christmas. So we're always here to assist you. Once again, we're super secure, and just like her, she's got a new store too. Only difference is she's still got more units than I do. This is a bigger compound. But needless to say, I do have that unit available if that's something you wanted.
And then as far as like the temperature, like how what's the warmest it would get?
So we do from no less than 65.
And no higher than
80. So basically, if it's higher than 80, then we have an issue, but it keeps it controlled. And there's little gauges around that you can see. So it's got to be. So if it's cold outside, it's definitely going to be above 65. If it's hot outside, it's going to be above 65.
okay. I'm just confused. So like I have a candle business.
Okay.
And when I work like I just did video for shows over the weekend. So I got all my stuff in the car. So I'm like, let me get a storage. So my concern is like, if I want to store my wax in there, like wax, I don't want it to melt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, you'd be fine. People store their televisions in there. So you know you can't place the television in cold weather or in hot weather because of the precipitation and then do it to freeze everything.
Yeah.
So our climate control, our vents and things of that nature handle the same difference. You know what I mean? Because if it's too hot, we're gonna have a cloud and it's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah,
If
that's
it's too
what
cold, it's gonna be a little too stiff. You're having a light, right? So it would definitely assist if that's what you're looking for. Yeah.
Okay. So I took a look at it.
Of the unit? Sure. If you go down to the end, it's a showroom model unit. It's going to be all the way at the end. It's going to be half of that unit, and it's going to be on the second floor.
Okay, so
All the way towards the end.
okay. So I guess the 5x5 is just to this yellow line right here. So it's gonna be 50. I mean, there we go. All right, so I got the storage unit. It's a 5x5x8, so it's one of the taller ones. But in order to get the tall one, I had to. It's like above the short one, which is fine because I got to put my, tent in there and it stands up basically. So it's gonna be a little bit of a workout getting this stuff in here. Um, I'm gonna go to Home Depot and get a lock because you have to use like the round locks on there, and they don't have any more. So I'm gonna go. Home Depot is like right behind this place. I'm gonna go over there. Like it's literally like right there. Oh, I can do that. Okay, so it's literally right there, and then we're gonna start moving this stuff in. Okay. Um, levels, leveling up. These master locks. It's a different transition. She said they would cost more. All right, so let's take a look and see what we are working with. Ooh. So my storage is like one of these top ones up here. That's gonna be and you gotta use one of gotta use the stairs to get up to it. So it's about to be some work, but I need my apartment back, kinda sorta. All right. So most of this stuff I only use when I'm doing a show, right? So majority of the items in here is going in the storage unit. And then I got a couple items at home that I want to bring over, and then that's really it, but it's a relief to not have to bring all this stuff back into my apartment and maneuver around it, you know, get some normalcy back. Because really, the only things I really need to have in there are the items I need to make my products, and have enough product on hand to ship out for my online orders when I get orders from like Amazon or Walmart or off my website or TikTok shop. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I really need. Let's get to work. So it didn't even take up half. I got some more stuff at the house that I need to bring here. So I left that space clear so I could have room without having to maneuver once I come back. But I am very happy with this change because it was needed, most definitely. And I'm tired. Sheesh. Going up and down these stairs, baby. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right, y'all. So excuse the noise in the background, but I'm hot, so this window is open. Okay, but yeah. So thanks for coming along with me while I get the storage unit. As we grow as a company, I needed more room. My apartment just did not have the space to do it anymore. You know what I'm saying? And it was just getting really uncomfortable. And I'm one of those people that start to get a little anxious when things are cluttered and I can't move around like I need to. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to the point where it's like you don't even want to have company come over because you got too much stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for that. So it was time for me to upgrade, and I did that today. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or want to know anything, or just have any comments, or you want to share your support, right? Support the brand and support me. Shoot, like, comment, share this with somebody that might be in the same stage of their business. And until next time, I'll see y'all again.